Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here. This is Regrowth, episode 38. I thought I'd start off the episode by using the tips that you guys are giving me around boosting the range of the witchery altar. So I've gone ahead and made this conglomeration here. So this is the Botania way of making a player head, because apparently the player head is the better of all the heads to place on the altar. It gives the most boost, I believe. So somewhere I've put my Wand of the Forest. I think I did this last time I went to do some Botania. I'd put my Wand of the Forest down. Completely misplaced it. Hopefully it's in this chest over here. Otherwise, yeah, I got no idea. So I mean, the base is a little bit messy still. There it is. Stop looking, I found it. So yeah, you can see here we've got a golden apple, we've got a skeleton skull, we've got the pixie dust, some prismarine, and a name tag. So we can go right click, down, and it's my head. So I put the name tag in an anvil here. Put the name tag in there, named it as myself. So I'm hoping that this works. I mean, the book says you can do any sort of names. There's my grass growing out here. It's got quite well. Nice and vivid. But outside the base is looking quite nice. So let's see here. So the two things that were told to me was that, so what do we got? We've got 5,142 at the moment. If I replace this skeleton skull with a player head, we'll get a lot. There we go. There's my head. 8,500. So that's a fairly substantial boost. What's that, about 2,500 on top? So what was it? 5,200. So that's a nice boost. That really is. So we've got 6 times. And we'll pick up that skull. With the skull's another one, but the player head apparently is much better. And apparently, if you put an Athana, which you saw in the previous episode where I was making the knives, elven knife, you would have seen me make them. This apparently doubles the range of the altar, so now it should easily pick up the circles, and it probably would have picked it up out there. But now that gives the altar some more distance to be able to transmit its power. So yeah, that's part A of the series, I guess, for this episode. You might notice in my hotbar there I've got another Terrorblade. I did borrow that from someone's base, so to be honest, I don't know whose base it is. It was one that's over near Bjornavelli's old base, and it's got Decay 1 and Smite 4. I thought that might come in handy at some point. Not sure what sort of damage it does to people, but let's give it a go. I don't think I can hit the Enderman with it. Any other mobs? Stir him up. Come on, buddy. Bring it on. Let's find a mob to attack. I hear a skelly. There he is. Okay. Not sure what sort of damage it does. Seems to be. I've got wither and slowness. Really kill a chicken in one hit. So it's a fairly decent blade. Let's go and hit this guy over here. He's got armor on. What sort of damage do you take? It's at 6 hearts or so. Oh, go away. So it's a fairly decent weapon, so I'll keep a hold on this. Plus 7 attack damage. Plus it inflicts decay and smite. So that's cool. Considering lowering this down a bit, actually, taking some of the dirt out, putting it down to this bottom level, but do that another day. Let's get rid of the feather. And I've probably got a raw chicken there. I can go. So next step, I guess. Well, what were we working on previous episode? Let's get rid of some items out of my inventory that I don't really need to hold on to at this very second. We were doing blood magic in the previous episode, and I think I was going to, let's see here, how the world bleeds. I think we were working towards, was it this one? Thaumaturge's Razor. That's right, I needed to do the research for it, right? Let's head on over here. Not sure where I put my book. There it is. This is probably going to be down, I don't know, here somewhere. Saves, boots, whoops. Wouldn't mind getting boots at the meteor. Candles, flesh purification, really? Somewhere in here is what I'm looking for. I may have to have a bit of a look around to see if I can find it, so give me a second. And I will find what it is I need to do this. This, probably. It's got mostly harmless. Let's just get it. One of them. Thaumic blood collection. So we just need a sacrificial knife. Thaumium ingots either side. So apparently it doesn't require. Let's just go and throw this in here. And how bad was the infusion? Minor. We need 16 Victus and 10 Precentio. 16 Victus. What have we got? We've got 9. And tons of magic. So we need some more Victus. What gives us Victus? Bleh, bleh. I'll spit it out eventually. Talking is hard. Victus flowers? Flowers, eggs. There's 2 on a raw chicken. Alright. Let's go and grab a couple of eggs. And probably that raw chicken I threw in here would probably come down well. Let's throw them in. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I've got fuel in it. And the little dude here can move it where it needs to go. You're all good, mate? Okay, so he's going to do that. I'm going to need some thaumium. Just the 2, I hope. 2 thaumium, 10 Precentio, 16 Victus. We should be able to do this. 1, 2, I might grab a spare one. I don't know whether it's wise to have this on at the time, but cannot hurt. Got the 16 yet? Yeah, we got 16 now. Let's just do this. Taking the 10 magic, so I'll pretty much empty that out. It's fairly minor infusion, nothing should go wrong. Famous last words, I reckon. Famous last words. A little bit more warp forming. And we got the Thaumaturge's Razor. That's not the book I want. These are not the droids you're looking for. Rune of Augmented Capacity is the reward. Okay, so that's another quest done. What's this one? Thaumic Slates and Botanical Slates. Okay. Yes, it looks like if we do, I don't think I'm going to probably do the research for it. Thormic Slate, so we need another. Get a couple of them. Thormic Slate. Oh, it's an infusion to give you Thormic Slates. So it's 3 stone and 2 thormium. Gives us 3 slates, 2 Victus, 4 Picantio. Okay, so how many does it need? Again, wrong book. Just 1. So let's grab them. That can go in there. That can go in there. This can come down to, I don't know, there. I think I've got some stone on me, do I? No. Typical. Very typical. I started decorating the blood altar as per Jay Morella's request. So I will show everyone that in just a second. But yeah, I was informed that I must do it this way, and that is all there is to it. I'll probably put the weak blood orb away, can't I? Actually, while I'm waiting, I should get a couple of. Let's see. Nope. Let's head on over here. A couple of these and a couple of them, because I'm going to hang the blood orbs. So let's go and have a look at this altar. Doesn't look any different from this angle, but I was informed that I need to use the Valentine's blocks on my blood altar, because, I mean, you know, blood, hearts. Yeah. Wow, that was loud. I mean, this is a shout out to the portal companion cubes, I believe they are. Well, not quite this one. There's the other heart looking one. It's more of a white box, but I don't know. It kind of works. So what I plan on doing, I mean, these aren't the final blood runes, but it'll be okay. Let's just put these like this for now. I'm gonna put, they are attached to me, aren't they? I'm gonna put them on there just so they're up here, just, you know, so they're always available. I got some speed runes and some augmented capacity runes. I could probably start the next layer, or I could remove some of these ones. Yeah, I don't want to leave stuff down in here. I'll eventually put like a mob spawner or something under there. Let's change these out. That. I don't have my. I thought I had a magnetization ring somewhere. Let's put these in. I should be able to break this one. It shouldn't drop it, but it shouldn't get rid of the. Oop, shouldn't get rid of this drying rack. That's cool. So that'll be a little bit. It'll hold what we can now hold 14,000 instead of 10, and it'll be a little bit faster. So what is this? How does this one go? So we got 9,600, 11,8. So what's that? 2,200 blood per heart. That's pretty cool. I'm liking that. All right, let's get this other. Let's go and get this stone. These thormic slates, and then we'll work on the botanical one. Head on over. Requires 2 of these, doesn't it? And then Oh, one there. We'll put there and there. And let's double check. Got 11 Victus. How much was it? 2 Victus, 4 Bricantio tons. Hopefully it's not too unstable. Shouldn't be. I don't have any spare stone. That was very smart. Running. Running. Got some spare stone. Run. Ah, didn't need it. That's alright. I'd rather be prepared. So we got 3 thormic slates. Apparently these use, according to the book, they use less LP to level up, I guess. And then we want botanical slates, which is that's so easy. Stone into a... Let's go and do that. I've got those couple of stone that I have. I've got tons and tons and tons of mana, so let's just... We got botanical slates. Apparently that used a little bit. So, and then runes. So we need botanical rune and thormic rune. So how are they made? 2 botanical slates, 2 stone, gold ingot. Oh, guess I need to do the research. 4 Bricantia. Let's be a little bit more prepared. Week. Let's head on over here. It's probably going to be... I hope it's not another infusion. That would be a pain. It is an infusion. 7 Victus, 6 Bricantio, 6 Auto. Don't give me... Got a little... got enough there. Yeah, where's Auto? Tell him. Got 4 Auto. How much do I need? 6. Goodness me. Okay, we'll start with... I'll tell you what, the Botania ones are a lot cheaper. You know, what's a gold ingot? I mean, it's hardly anything, is it? Gold ingot. Sorry, here you go, main freak. I keep forgetting to do it. To use this, there we go. 1 botanical rune. Is that all I needed for the quest? For the one? Yep. And 1 thormic rune. So I guess the thormic rune should show up now. 2 thormic. I don't have any more. Goodness me. Need some more thormium. What's the recipe again? No, not that. For Bricantio. Too much junk. Let's look. Stone in the middle. Thormic slates on the outside. Let's do that. Stone in the middle. Thormic slate. Thormic slate. Got 1 spare. Out there. I'm gonna need a couple more. It's gonna be messy. Really? Need an ever full urn. Need to make one of them. Alright, I'm gonna cut. I'll make the thormium. I'm gonna look up an ever full urn as well. I really am tired of having to fill that up. Not sure where that is in here. So I'll have a look around, see if I can find it, work out what I need to do to unlock it, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got another couple of bits of thormium here. I've got the infusion set up. Fingers are crossed because I'm really, you know, a little bit worried. Always a little bit worried with this. I don't want to lose any items. Don't want to get zapped. It's pulling it in pretty quick. I suppose there's not a lot of essences in it. Maybe it's not as bad a infusion as I was thinking. It's fairly loud though. So that's that one. Wrong book again. Hey, there we go. So we're going to get some slates as a reward. But before I do that, I've got stuff in my inventory for the Everfull urn. This is requiring a flower pot. It's going to require, I think I've got the room here. Require 3 bricks. It'd help if it actually did what I asked. 1, really? 1, 2, 3. And I need 3 buckets of water. 1, 2, 3. I'm hoping I have the aspects for it. I haven't checked that yet, so that's probably a bit of a derp on my part, but I'll put 1 there, and then we'll just go 1 here and 1 there to keep things sort of balanced. Let's check the book. I believe, can't remember where it is now. It's on the top of one of them, and you need to unlock it. You need to have, I think it's the arcane ear, is the research required to unlock the Everfull urn. Here it is here. So it's on the Thormic Esoterica. And it's the Everfull urn here. And it looks like there's one that does lava too, which I've never knew about. The Everburn urn. Which, that's interesting. I'm just going to actually, let's do that research. Generate lava. Okay, so it needs energy. You'll need actually a power. Okay, I'm not going to bother with that. But we are going to get this Everfull urn. It requires 8 vacuous, 4 Procantio, and 20 aqua. Let's have a look. Aqua's fine, Procantio's fine, vacuous will be the one. I've got 3. So let's get, what is vacuous on it? Let's check our book. Check our book. Too far. Vacuous. Chests. Chest has 4, so if we just grab a couple of chests, which shouldn't be too expensive. Let's see here. Shush you, all of you. Let's go and throw this in this here. There we go. Burn through them. We should be getting 4 for each, which should be good. And that's got us to... Oh, that's right, you don't carry much, do you? 6. Okay. Perhaps it is less than I thought. We've got 8 there. What did we need? Silly me, forgetting what we need all the time. 8, 24, 14. Yep, sweet. I don't have a spare water bucket, so let's grab one of them. I do have spare bricks. And go! Again, not a lot of lightning there. Not a lot of essences to go in, so it shouldn't, or V to go in, or however you want to call it. It shouldn't take too long. There we go. Items are going in now. And it's actually just taking the water out of the buckets, which is cool. I'll get my buckets back. Not that I really need that. I need to go. Nice. So we'll take our buckets back. And we've got the Everfull urn. So I can plop him down there. And he will keep my crucible full. Nice. Okay, let's hand in that quest and get our reinforced botanical and thormic slates. So, that being said, got a couple of minutes. Let's see what else we've got here. Like a drunken hummingbird. So we need a reinforced, ghast here, and some feathers. Should be able to do that. Got the reinforced. Too much junk in my inventory, but aren't you doubling up? Okay, let's grab the feathers and the ghast here. So what do we need? 6. Where would a ghast here be? In here? Otherwise I can make them. Let's prep what we need to do. Oops. That. I think it was that. And I'll need to go and get my orb. And I need a ghast here. Which... 5 ghast essence. I may have one in here actually. I do. Let's take one of them. And let's go and get. Hopefully, I've got the right level. What do I require? Apprentice, Transcendent, Eldritch, Master. Should be alright. Head on up. I'll take that one. Run! If I had more room in my inventory, I would have done it in the Halo. 1 air sigil. Get out. Grab that back. So the air sigil. I should be able to fly with it. Based on my blood network. I'm not actually sure what's in my blood network, so that's probably not the best idea. Let's throw that in there. Yeah, I don't have a lot of LP in my network, but that's... We'll work on this. Do I have... You know what? You can go there for now. Alright, so I think I'm going to wrap up here. I'm going to continue doing a little bit more in Blood Magic. That's the wrong book again. The problem is I keep putting it in the spot where I normally have my book. So, we've done the air sigil. We'll get a couple of speed runes as a reward. So next episode we'll maybe do some of the chemistry set. And I guess this is the next tier. So we're going to need some glowstone. We're going to get a couple of runes. We will need to replace these cobblestone blocks here, so it's 5 each side, so we need 20 runes total. We've obviously got a couple here that don't do anything for us, but will help us build the next tier. So we can do that next episode. We can get a little bit higher up. We'll get the glowstone because that's required on these corners. I forget. Yeah, I think it's required on the corner somewhere. Yeah, so next episode, more blood magic. We'll continue on with our questing. I think we've still got heaps of questing to do. We've still got, I mean, I haven't done any of the mechanism stuff, which if you watch my Sunday episodes, I've done a bunch in there. Haven't done this stuff yet. The what's the name of the mod? Well, it's the stuff with the iMag in it. I've gone blank. It's one of those days. So, thank you all for watching. Please leave your comments in that section below. Let me know what you thought. Let me know where I derped. Please join me for the next episode. Thanks a lot. See you later.